Hello. For now, I'm the third coyote, and this is Bruscar Crow. I'm just wanting to make a quick little video about my take in terms of food waste. Um, Everybody knows about food waste and how much food is being wasted, how much food is being grown and wasted. We're getting beaten over the head constantly about how it's a quarter to a third of the food that's being produced in the world is just being wasted. And of course, we got a barrage of different ways in terms of how to stop it. Um, a lot of it, you got to use your own judgment. But here is my take on it. And you could take it or leave it, or take some of it and leave the rest. One of the things about food waste is that a lot of the food in the refrigerator's too cold. And so a lot of the food, especially the vegetables, they in a sense get frostbite. You hear about farmers, when the frost comes in, they're worried about their crops getting frostbite. So when you have vegetables in the refrigerator, if the refrigerator's down too cold, it makes the food go off faster. So here is a really great little pamphlet right there, and a website. This is about stopping food waste there. It has a lot of good information. So if you could just go to that website there, and again, I hold it up, stopfoodwaste.ie. It gives you a lot of good hints in terms of how to regulate your food and the bits in the refrigerator. I think one of the things that they recommend is that you keep your refrigerator at 4 degrees. I know a lot of times the settings come in and it's like 2 degrees Celsius, which is probably a bit too cold. But look up the website or get one of those little booklets, and that's fine. Again, now this is my take. It's obvious that you have the potatoes over here. They don't really need to go in the refrigerator. Obviously, the fruits and whatnot, they don't need to be in the refrigerator either. But then it gets a little questionable about these things here. Okay, now I know that the EPA and the Stop Food Waste, they say carrots and mushrooms in the refrigerator at 4 degrees. Again, I'm lucky that I could go and buy groceries every few days, and I have a great little grocer just down the way that I could, pick them up when I can. But this is my big take on this, is all these vegetables, they're plants. And just like flowers or any other plants, when you cut them, when you take a cutting of them, they're still alive. So you can, in a sense, root them, put them in water, like fresh flowers. You stick them, you put them in water. So why can't you do that with at least your green veggies right here? So these are obviously your spring onions or scallions or green onions. And all I did, as you can see, this is an old pint glass. It actually has a chip in it, so you can't really use it as a pint glass or to drink out of it so much anymore. But just stick them in some water. And you can see here, this one, you can see my top part, they actually start to grow and they'll keep for weeks. So these long ones here, this was about a week ago. Those were the leftovers from last week. And so they could keep growing and they won't go bad. Same thing here with the lettuce. This lettuce is about a few days old. I just stuck it in a bowl a little bit with water and it still looks good. And even better yet, here's the broccoli. This is about a week old, this broccoli. It's been out here for about a week. And it's still green. It hasn't been in the refrigerator. So I don't see why you could. I've done it with kale as well. Sorry. And so if you think of it as these are plants, they're still alive. So why not keep them growing? Keep them alive until you need to use them. So stick them in some water. Put them on your windowsill or find a nice sunny place for them. And who knows, you might end up getting more by time you use it. So that's more bang for your buck. And there's a lot less waste. You don't have to end up throwing a lot of it away. So again, here's the website again. The bottom of that, stopfoodwaste.ie. As I said, you could take what I said or leave it, or take some of it, leave the rest. And that's it. So again, for now, I'm the third coyote, and this is Bruscar Crow. Guys, take care.